Did you hear what Jamie Vardy said about Chelsea? Basically, and I am paraphrasing here, he said that they are coming to London to win. They are not coming for tourism or anything. They are coming to win. And we have to take that warning seriously because we know what Leicester City can do to us. They are a very good team in the Championship. I think they are coming back to the Premier League next season. But business is business. This game Chelsea needs to win. The last game before the international break. And you don't want to go on international break with a defeat and elimination in the FA Cup. It's going to kill our momentum, if I can call it momentum. So this is a must-win game. This is just like a final for us. So everybody can say goodbye, go to the national team and come back so we can continue. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to help the channel, it's very simple. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It will take you a couple seconds to do it, and it will be much appreciated.
Here we go.
I've already made my match preview, so I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below so you can click and watch that video that I made, my starting 11 and all that. But if you don't want to go and watch that video, I'm gonna remind you very quickly my lineup. Petrovic in goal, back four, Cucurella, Chalobah, Disasi, and Malo Gusto. Midfield 2 because Enzo Fernandez is suspended, accumulation of yellow card. Moises Caicedo and Conor Gallagher. 3 behind the striker, Mykhailo Mudryk from the left-hand side. And we have Noni Madueke from the right-hand side. And in the middle, in the free role, 8/10 role here, let Cole Palmer cook. And in front, it's going to be, of course, Nicholas Jackson. This video is about my head-to-head between the two teams. They are in the Championship this season, but last season they were in the Premier League. So I could find some statistics just to show you what happened in the last few games against Leicester City. I think we've been beating them. We have a very good record against them. Even when we were struggling last season, we found a way to beat them away. And we drew, I think, at Stamford Bridge. So they are not like a boogie team for us. The last time they beat us, if I'm not mistaken, was in the final of the FA Cup at Wembley Stadium a couple years ago. 1-0, remember, Tielemans, what a goal. A shot that Kepa Arrizabalaga couldn't reach because of his short arms. That game really frustrated me. And that was before the Champions League final. Anyways, let's continue and show you for the last 5 meetings between the team. Let's start by the bottom one. Chelsea 2, Leicester City 1 at Stamford Bridge. That was in May 2021 in the Premier League, not in another competition. Leicester City 0, Chelsea 3. That was November 2021 away at King's. It's called the King's Stadium, right? King's Power Stadium. Yeah, King Power Stadium. So we beat them away 3-0. And May 2022 at Stamford Bridge we drew 1-1. And then August 2022, Chelsea 2, Leicester City 1, Stamford Bridge. And the last game we played against them last season in the Premier League, it was at King Power Stadium. Leicester City 1, Chelsea Football Club 3. And just to show you that the crisis didn't really start only with Potter, the crisis at Chelsea Football Club started long before that. We were having horrible results after winning the Champions League. We were all over the place. And remember, we depended on Tottenham Hotspur to go away and win against Leicester City in order for us to qualify for the Champions League spot. Because we couldn't win. We were losing games, bro. But nobody's going to remember that. They think that the crisis just started with the new owners and new managers. Under Thomas Tuchel, we struggled with horrible football. Form guide, that was back then. You can see that we only had, in 5 games, we only had like 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss against the Wolves. So we were losing against Wolves even under Thomas Tuchel. And look at the position that we were in. And this game, this one was in May, I think. Yeah, this was the last season, the end of last season. Look at our position on the table. Okay, Leicester City were struggling for relegation. They were 18th at the end of last season, and Chelsea were 12th. And we won 11, we drew 11, and we lost 16 games. That was before even the end of the season. So Chelsea, really, we were struggling. Let me now move on and give you the idea about the last game.
Fight and win!
3 for Chelsea, 1 for them. 11th minute, it was Ben Chilwell. 45 minutes plus 6. It was added time. Assist was from Enzo Fernandez, and the goal was Kai Havertz. And in the 78th minute, Mateo Kovacic with a golazo. The guy just don't score ordinary goals. Remember when he used to play for Chelsea before moving to City? Mateo Kovacic always scores like screamers. The few goals that he scored for us, for Real Madrid and for Inter Milan, it's always top-notch, like golazos. And for Leicester City, it was Patson Daka, 39th minute, scored for them. Let's go to statistics that day. Possession, Chelsea 51.6. Shot on target, Chelsea 6. Shot altogether, Chelsea 12. Just to give you an idea, people, what to expect. I know that they are not the same team. Like, yes, last season. This season, they got even better, even though they are in the championship. Last season, really, they were poor, man. They were so poor. So, let me know what you think about the game, my friends. Who's going to win? Who's going to score? For me, we're going to win 2-1. Cole Palmer to score and Moises Caicedo to score. But like I said, we have to be very careful because they are not coming for tourism. They are coming to beat us. They have some very good players. Jamie Vardy is still there. The governor himself, Inacho, still there. Indindi still there. And I think Amati, you know, the guy who threw Chelsea's flag on the floor and tried to mock us after beating us in the final of the FA Cup. He might be there. And I love how Thiago Silva wanted to take care of him for disrespecting Chelsea Football Club. I think they still have Patson Daka, or probably he's on loan somewhere. But just to tell you that they still have very, very good players, and we have to be very careful. Kai Havertz was the man of the match that day. You can say whatever you want about Kai Havertz, but let's be honest, that brother always score important goals when the team need him the most. Champions League final, UEFA Super Cup final, the Club World Cup final. He always there, even though it doesn't fit the narrative. That is not what people want to hear, because apparently he's the worst thing that ever happened to Chelsea Football Club. International bloody break is coming ahead. I'm going to keep you updated every single day. And on the match day, Sunday, we're going to be live watch-along call-in show.